This is what I look like in the morning. I'm gonna make breakfast. Honestly, normally I don't even eat this early because I never have an appetite in the morning, but I'm feeling inspired because I bought this croissant toast yesterday and oh my God, it is quite delicious. So I'm gonna make a little sandwich. I'm not a breakfast person. I don't like breakfast food that much. For some reason, it just always makes me feel sick. My morning routine is I wake up around 8:30, sometimes before, and I cuddle with Percy because he's the most cuddly boy in the world. The way he cuddles is he literally lays on my neck. Like, I'll try to move him and he'll just want to lay on my neck. And then he tries nursing on my eyelashes. Then I get up and I feed both of them. I open all of my blinds. I'll do a little cleaning, empty the dishwasher, vacuum, wipe down my counter. And then I figure out what I want to do with my day. Having morning and night routines developed and like sticking to them every day makes for such a positive mindset. Next thing I do is take my medication. I am on anxiety medication. I started taking it like 3 months ago. Yeah, it's definitely made a difference in my life. We actually just decided to crank up my dose. As you guys know, I've talked about it so many times before, how I just have so much anxiety doing things that shouldn't be hard, like going to the grocery store or just driving or leaving my house or anything like that. And I never really considered medication for it because, I don't know, I never thought that I was bad enough to have to take pills every day. I've definitely gotten better. I've been driving so much more. Literally since I was a teenager, I've always struggled with very specific things. And I feel like I got so bad when I was like 19. And then I moved out and I had my own apartment and had to like do everything by myself. And it kind of just kept getting worse. And then I got to a point where I was like, yeah, I should go to the doctor. I'm very open about it. I don't feel like it's something that I want to hide because, you know, whatever. Life is crazy. If you need to pop a few pills every morning, so be it. Anyways, breakfast. This is my favorite shirt. My mom got it for me for my birthday and it says, "All I need is books and cats." So true. Oh my God, I look like somebody who all they need is books and cats. When it's sunny out and the sky's blue, I just feel unstoppable. But when it's cloudy out or it's raining, I feel like I want to die. Now I'm gonna make a little egg scramble to put on top of it. I was going through a phase, and I probably still am, where I'm like totally just repulsed by eggs. This is a purchase. This is literally one of the best purchases I've made. Here's the breakfast. Yum, I'm gonna eat this. I got a new rug for my living room because I've had this one for 2 years. I'm just quite sick of it. I carried this thing all the way up to my apartment by myself. I can't wait for my couch to come. It's gonna look so good. Literally within 2 minutes of putting it down, Ruby started scratching at it and like 10 threads came out. So, that's fun. I am currently getting ready to meet with a new acting coach. Everyone always asks me, like, ever since I said like in a YouTube video that I want to be an actor and like acting is my, you know, dream, everyone always asks me about it and they're like, so when are we gonna see you in a movie? And I'm like, I don't know. I've just been very weird with acting. It's just so annoying because there's like a big part of me that loves, you know, having my simple life. I like living in Maryland with my family and having my cats and just, you know, doing my own thing. But then there's a part of me that's like, okay, I'm 22. My only other huge dream in life besides like being a YouTuber was only ever being an actress. I've had so many people in my life be like, I know you can do this. Like, you have the ability to do this. But acting is kind of the type of thing where you need to want it so bad that you would do anything. I can't be all or nothing with it because, I don't know, I'm just in like a unique situation, I feel, because I'm so happy with my life in so many ways, but then I'll like see something where I'm like, ugh, I really want to be an actress. I really want to be in a movie. Or I'll watch a movie and I'm like, that would have been so fun to be in. Like that would have been such a fun role to play. And then I'll get sent, you know, an audition and I'll read the script. I'm like, ugh. Immediately just the wheels start turning in my head, and I don't know, I'm constantly having these like arguments with myself in my head about it where I'm like, oh, you don't want it bad enough, or like, I don't know if you're good enough. It's really hard and scary, and it's something that I'm not used to and very unexperienced in, so of course it's gonna terrify me. I'm somebody who like is very scared of things that they are not used to, but today I'm working with a new acting coach. And he's a man. I don't know. It's like a muscle, you know? When you work it out, it's easier. But if I haven't filmed a self-tape in like 6 months, it's gonna, you know, make me really anxious and stuff. So having an acting coach would really be beneficial because, you know, I'm not taking acting classes. I took one acting class over Zoom and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like it. I hate Zoom. I hate doing things over Zoom. Like, it feels so weird to me, especially something like acting where you're just kind of like supposed to form like a human connection. I kind of had this like light bulb moment the other day where I was like, if I don't work towards this, it's never gonna happen. Because part of me is like, it will happen when it's supposed to, when the universe thinks it's right for me. Most people, when they want to be an actor, they move to LA and they start taking every audition and they put all of their energy into it. I watched an interview of Madeleine Petsch, who plays Cheryl in Riverdale, whom I love. I love her and I think she's beautiful, and she's honestly probably a big part of why I dyed my hair red, because I remember I watched a video of her like 3 years ago and I was like, oh my god, her hair is gorgeous and she looks like a mermaid and I want to be her. Anyways, she said in an interview she did like 250 auditions, and then she read for like a CW pilot, and she got a call back and they're like, we want you to read for this new show Riverdale, and she ended up getting it. So I'm like, okay. I've done maybe like 20 self-tapes, which does not sound like a lot compared to that. I'm so on and off with it. Like I'm all over the place. Okay, I'm in my 20s. I don't know what the future holds. I don't know if I'm gonna end up becoming an actress, like for real, or if it's always just gonna be a fantasy. If my name was ever in a Deadline article, I would print that shit out, I would frame it. Actually, you know what? I would make 100 copies and I'd start posting all around the town I live in. The closest thing I've done was 3 years ago when I did that Brat movie. Which was an experience. Like, don't go, it's not good. It's not good, I'm not good. My very first scene, I got there, obviously I was so nervous, like felt like I was gonna throw up. Didn't introduce myself to anyone, nobody introduced themselves to me, I was terrified. I also had like a sleek blonde bob at this time. My hair was also fried. My hair was fried and it got even more fried because they straightened it every day and then it literally all fell out. Die. And I got there. The first scene I was filming was where I had like 4 paragraphs to say. And I knew my lines. Like, I practiced them so much with my mom the night before. But when I'm nervous, my mind goes blank. And I yelled action. And it was in a room full of people. Like, the scene was that I was at like a business meeting. I was supposed to be like basically the Emily Blunt's character in The Devil Wears Prada. And so like a bitch, which comes naturally to me, of course. And I'm like, the room falls silent. Everyone's looking at me. And I'm like, line? Because I've seen people do that in bloopers where they're like, line, and somebody reads them the line. Nobody read me the line, okay? Nobody read me the line. People start flipping through the booklet thing of the script and I'm like, ugh. Another actor on set ended up telling me the line. So that went on, and my mom's in the other room watching on the monitor, and she said she literally felt like she was gonna pass out. That was pretty traumatic, but then eventually I got it down, and once I got it down, like, the experience was fun. I'm so glad I did it, because even though it's, you know, not something that I'm like, look at this, I'm gonna win an Oscar one day, it was simply just a learning experience for me, and for that I'm grateful, and it kind of confirmed in my head I wanted to do more of this, but I haven't done anything like that in 3 years. I have no idea how that would go, you know? What if they yell action and I freeze up again and they're like, who hired this bitch? My next self-tape is for the role of a teenage girl who lures pedophiles in and then busts them on camera and blackmails them. So I'm really into it. I just want to be in a movie. And then I'm like, what if I got a role and I have to like be out of town for several weeks or months? Like, what would I do with my cats? Would I bring them with me? And I'm now emotionally attached to 2 animals instead of 1. So I saw a few men that were mad because of my last video when I was like, if you're a guy, leave. They were like, well, I was really watching this video and enjoying it, but then you said if I'm a guy, I have to leave, so I left. And I was like, okay. Do you want me to cry? Do you want me to beg you to come back? Because I'm not going to. Like, if you're a guy and you watch my videos, great, good for you. Like, you probably have a better chance of making a girl like you. If you're one of those guys that's like, I liked you and then you said you hate men, so I'm leaving. Bye. I've spent too many years of my life, especially as a teenager, existing to try to make men like me. I'm not doing that anymore. If you're a guy and you don't like me, good. Mission accomplished. All right, guys, wish me luck. I just finished and I really liked him. I feel really good about this audition now and I'm taping it tomorrow. So yeah, I guess I'm like a movie star, whatever. Here's Percy. He's big. He's a big boy. He got his balls cut off the other day. And he wakes me up every morning to aggressive sucking on my entire face. And I literally go, and he just will come back every time. It's actually like kind of annoying, so. We've reached the point in the day that is probably my favorite, which is sunset. I really love sunrise and sunset. There's just something very calming about both of those times of day. This is my 4th book I'm reading this month. I'm on a reading kick. I read a book about a dominatrix, very enlightening. Then I read Circe, which was literally amazing, one of my favorite books now. For anyone who wants to know how Ruby and Percy are getting along, they get along great. Well, guys, the day has come. I'm moving out. I am moving out of my apartment and moving to LA to seriously pursue acting. Psych! No. Not to like fuck with your emotions or anything. Sorry, that was mean of me. I'm getting a new couch, which is in my opinion, just as exciting, just as emotionally fulfilling. Yesterday, I got rid of my gray couch, which was a sad moment because that couch was very comfortable, and when my 2 best friends visit me, or when anyone visits me, they sleep on that couch. It was like the best couch. It just didn't fit in with my apartment. It was the one thing that I was like, it was gray and just not my style at all. I got it when we were in Florida and it was just like, you know, good for the time being, but it was time. And I found this gorgeous new couch. It's really weird to not have a couch and it's so echoey in here. It literally feels like I'm moving in or moving out. But I sold it to somebody on Facebook Marketplace. And today the new one comes. It's the start of a new era. It is white, which as somebody who has 2 cats that tend to smear their buttholes on things is a little bit concerning. Somebody please help me. Things that excite you as an adult. Getting new furniture. I just really hope it fits in well. I got the new rug too. Hopefully they build it fast. I literally hate having people in my apartment. I hate having random men in my apartment because last time there was a random man in my apartment, he harassed me. So, you guys, are you ready? Are you ready to see the new couch? Look at this beautiful new couch. I am absolutely obsessed. It looks so much better, so much cleaner. Oh my God, I just can't. I also went to Target and got some new blankets. Bruh, I love it. I absolutely love it. I literally took all of the covers off and washed them because I wanted them to smell clean. I'm a big smell person. I can't believe it's finally here. This is like the best blanket ever, and it was like 20 bucks. I can't. It makes my apartment look so much more open. And I ordered some green pillows to put on it to like tie in the rug. Put me on Architectural Digest. I have a bowl of limes. I'm basically Dakota Johnson. Just look at that. Just look at that. Who needs drugs when you can just buy a new couch? Like, I'm on a high right now. I feel high off of this couch. I'm gonna end this video because I'm not gonna lie, I've been filming it over the course of like probably a month. Time is scarily flying by. I'm gonna spend the rest of my night reading, and oh my god, it's literally pouring down rain, but it's like sunny, and I kind of love that because it hasn't been sunny in days. What is this, the UK? Bye.